Welcome, welcome. Just getting things set up, making sure things are working right. Alright, so definitely the music is louder than it needs to be, based on my setup. So we're going to get back into Mass Effect here. Let me change this. Music still fades too fast. I'm gonna give it like 4 seconds for the next time. So, oh yeah, I need to get through this screen so that it can transition to my actual audio settings, because I keep forgetting. Okay, so we're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and start playing some Mass Effect. Welcome back. Last video, for some reason, didn't get a whole lot of views. Maybe it's just because of timing or something, I don't know. Even though I think it's more interesting because it's more story driven. At least I believe so. I could be wrong. I know I did a little bit more in the Citadel, and I know I've got some stuff that I still haven't finished. Find a missing resources travel to the Antaeus system in the Hades Gamma cluster to look for the missing survey team. Eliminate the crime lords. Located in the Han system of the Gemini Sigma cluster and the Dis system of the Hades Gamma cluster. Yeah, I'm probably going to eliminate both of them because I don't really want, you know, slavers, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they were like human traffickers, slavers, etc. So I don't want to deal with that. I do have, I'm pretty sure I need more. Let's see, it's labeled Citadel, right? Scan the keepers. I have 2 more, I just don't know where the fuck they are. So let's see. I'm pretty sure. Let's just head over to the embassies and check. It would be nice if I could have some way of knowing where they are, but I get it. I get it. You want me to search, you want me to look around, you want me to explore. I get it. I understand. That's what we do in these games. Sometimes I just kind of want to finish it, you know? Just kind of want to be done with it. Get the XP, get whatever story situation there is. What is this? I don't even know if I've been in this.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Well, the fact that the Krogans are basically, you know, on the verge of extinction because of that whole... Oh, okay, yeah, so... I just had never used that before. Alright, that's cool. I'm pretty sure I've wandered all over this place and looking for these damn keepers, but... Okay, that's another elevator to somewhere. It's to the wards. That's not the right place. I got $55 to my name, no job, no prospects. I am fucked. So I don't know how much longer I'll be able to do this. I don't even know if I'll be able to complete this game because I gotta start preparing to move out. I'm only gonna have like $300 from unemployment this month at most. I gotta talk to somebody about it on Thursday next week, I think it was, and that could change the amount that I receive based on whatever they decide, I guess. I don't know. Sad part is unemployment doesn't give you what you need. It gives you based on what you earned. So even if you didn't earn anything, or if you were like me and your last job barely paid you anything because you were working 20 hours a week, and good God, those 20 hours were terrible. Like, they weren't like just bad because like the work wasn't enjoyable. They were bad because the work felt like suffering. Like every hour of that felt like 4. It was just, it sucked. Let's head over here. Yeah, I was just like, it was so just energy draining. It was an energy vampire of a job. And while it had the best hourly rate that I've ever had, it didn't pay enough to take care of anything. So, you know, it was just, it was bittersweet that I lost that job. Because, you know, bitter because I don't have the money, sweet because I don't have that job anymore. Do you have anything else to talk to him about?
Go away.
Guess not.
Let me drink in peace.
Sounds good. Can I open you? I can. And I did. Was there one over here? Was there anything in here? I cannot get back here. Oh well. Okay then. I'm not even going to worry about whether or not the ladies show up or not because I'm not in a combat area that I'm aware of. Who knows? Maybe we'll get attacked again by somebody else, and then I'll be in a position where I'm like, oh hey, I don't have my team because they got locked behind doors because somehow pathing is weird. Let's go this way because I don't want to go that way because that's the long way. It backtracks. It's a short bit, but it's still backtracking. Okay. Yeah, okay. I didn't mean to do that. The previous one, or whatever. I already dealt with him. Pretty sure I've done everything down here. Got him at door. Door. Open. Door. Open. Door. I don't care about directions. Open door. Open door. Okay. Yeah, I'm just running around here for no reason. Don't know why I missed the, what's it? I got you. The fast travel. Didn't notice it for whatever reason. Damn it, door open. Why do you guys take so long? Open. Me and my bad computer. I'm sorry, I wish I had a better one. But I can't even afford rent right now. I did send a text to my landlady explaining the situation. I mean, for all I know, that's just gonna, lock me in and put me in the situation where it's worse. It's whatever. I've always been transparent with her. She's always been transparent with me, so. And like most things in my life, about every 2 years, something just goes wrong. And, like clockwork, after about 2 years of everything going reasonably well, things went wrong. It was last year in August. Okay, so just to give you an idea of how clockwork this is.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes,
Reasonable.
Most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
So in our year of the Lord 2021, Okay. On the last day of August, August 31st, at the time, I was unemployed because of the whole COVID situation when I was working at iHeartRadio. Let's see. Let's go to the med clinic just to be sure. I lost that job in early 2020. I had been making good money on unemployment. Like, I had saved up 20 grand. All right. I even took a short little trip to San Diego. I could have spent more money. I didn't because I just didn't have any income coming in for the most part other than unemployment. And the last thing I wanted to do was get crazy, but I still wanted to get the hell out of the house. Like, I had lost my job. I had lost my trip to Jamaica that I had planned for because of COVID.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor. How did you
My
end up
parents.
Not really what I wanted
I
to
chose
do.
to
I
keep the
guess I
medical
already
tradition
taken care
alive.
of
I'll be
it
going now.
Goodbye,
with
Commander.
her,
Nice talking to
and
you.
I just forgot, I suppose. I don't know. So I was going to go to Jamaica while I was working at iHeart. Now, I didn't have a whole lot of money while I was working at iHeart, but I had gotten up and I had been able to save up enough because where I was living, I was only paying like $400 a month in rent because I was just in my own room, right? I'm just going to exit out of here and go somewhere else. And so I was able to save up, even though I wasn't making much money working for iHeart because I was I was working a maximum of 29 hours. I would never even got 29 hours. Let's go to the embassies again. Let's go to the actual embassies where people are. But I did also get like these little liaison roles at one point working with international radio groups. And while the pay wasn't amazing by any means, it was amazing for me. Like, my first gig paid me $50 a day, or no, it was $100 a day, which was amazing for me because I was lucky enough to get $70 in a day, and it was for less work. And then on top of it, on the second one, they were paying me $250 a day. So like this was big money. Now, granted, it was only like for a week each, and these 2 weeks were the only times that it ever happened in the year and a half that I was working there. I haven't scanned this one. Okay, cool. I had a feeling there was one in here. I just wasn't sure. And so, yeah, made decent money. Awesomeness. Oh, it's Captain Anderson. I haven't talked to him since I got back. Let's go ahead and do this. Put on story on hold.
Your Noveria report raised a few eyebrows in the council, Shepard. I can't believe you let that queen live. There's a reason their species was nearly wiped out. You should have finished them off.
You weren't there, Ambassador. It was my call. I did the right thing.
Really? I'm glad you're an expert in a species we know virtually nothing about. I hope we're both still around in 50 years to see if you're right.
If we are,
genocide of an entire
matter.
species is a terrible tragedy, Ambassador. Shepard did the right thing.
Fine. I'll just tell everyone we figured it was a good idea to release a fertile Rachni queen in the wilds of Noveria. I'm sure nobody will have a problem with that.
Oh well, I don't give a shit. Anything else?
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honest,
Well,
but you're the
this is
one who can
previous.
stop Sarah.
Goodbye.
I believe in you, Shepard.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Don't need anything because apparently there's nothing I need from you. So like I said, saved us some money. I had even started, like, literally I was already telling people, hey, I'm going to be going to Jamaica. I had already booked. I had already paid for the flight. It was going to be first class. I was like, look, I want to do this right. I want a first class trip to Jamaica. I want to get like this. There was this place that I had wanted to go to for like several years at this point. And like the day that I found out I was losing my job, I was like in the process of moving money from my savings account into a mutual fund, because a mutual fund will get you more money. That's how I ended up with more money. Because it's based on the whole stock markets and everything. And if the stock market goes, well, everything unfortunately goes, as we've seen in the past. I mean, the stock market should not be the testament of our economy, but unfortunately in America it is. So if you want to make extra money, that's how you do it. That's how you make extra money, is you run money through the stock market in some way or another. And so I used Fidelity through their
you're not allowed in here.
they had a system. They have like multiple different versions that you can have done automatically, so you don't have to pay any brokers or anything. It just does stuff automatically. There was like no fees or anything like that, which was great. And I did one that was balanced because I didn't want to put in too much risk, because the higher the risk, granted, the higher the reward. Oh, here's the last one. I haven't been over here, I guess.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Or not? Oh, it's just an examine. I have been over here. I just didn't scan it just now. Anyway. So I lost my job, but I was at the job, and I learned that I'm losing my job that day while I'm at work. So, like, while I'm at work, I funnel some money into the mutual fund, like, way more. I was only going to start putting in, like, $25 a week, but then I was like, well, I'm not getting a paycheck anymore. Let's funnel as much of it as I can. So I basically dumped all of my savings into it, because I was like, well, savings is a better way to make money, because it is. Savings is a terrible way to make money, which it is. A mutual fund is better. And so moved the money into the mutual fund. It was like $1,500. And this was like right after the huge crash/dip that was COVID related. And I put like $1,500 in, which wasn't much, but it paid off like a lot, literally in dividends. And then, like I said, same day, I put in on unemployment as well. And since I was making a reasonable amount, I was getting like $200 every 2 weeks, because unemployment doesn't pay you that much. So that was just enough to pay for my rent from unemployment. But then the whole COVID unemployment thing happened, and so I was getting like even more money. And so I was getting like, I think it was $1,200 at the very beginning, and then I was like, every paycheck I was getting the $1,200 plus like the $200 that I would have normally gotten. And so I was picking up like 1,400 checks, something. It was close to that. I think it was actually 1,200. No, I think it was more. It was like 1,400. Anyway, this is a long-winded story, but welcome to ADHD, which is a tag that I'm using right now while nobody watches me. Anywho, so I'm banking all this money. Like, I'm paying $400 a month in rent. I'm making, $2,800, which is the most that I've made at, more than any job other than when I worked in Alaska, where I was making like $1,000 a week, but then I was, working 84-hour weeks, because it was 7 days a week, 12 hours a day situation. And the only reason that was making good money is because I was making $12 an hour, and I didn't have to pay for rent, and I didn't have to pay for food, really. So I had all this money saved up. I let the rest of 2020 go by. I get fired on my birthday, by the way. So I get laid off at the end of March in 2020, which was like the 29th, I want to say. And it was like a Saturday morning. Well, since I'm furloughed, because we don't know how long this is going to last, I'm going to go somewhere else. Since I'm furloughed and we don't know how long this is going to last, I'm just kind of waiting on whether or not I'm going to be getting I've been everywhere. What the fuck? I don't know. Whatever. I think I'll head out to a planet and do some sightseeing or whatever, because this is getting ridiculous. The question is, how do I get back to my damn ship? Where's the dock? I guess it's near the embassies? And so I didn't do anything. I did the whole lockdown. I was as serious as possible. I stayed in my room pretty much as long as possible. I almost never went outside. I was getting Instacart deliveries for food, for groceries and stuff. If I wanted any kind of if I wanted something different, but I was making I was making money while not being employed compared to when I was employed. And so I was kind of going all out, but still being reasonable. Like I was experimenting with different foodstuffs. This is when I like really got into kombuchas and, you know, like charcuterie type stuffs. And, you know, I even, you know, got a delivery of like specialty cheeses from this one website. I think it's called iGourmet. And how do I get the fuck out of here? Can I get over here? Where's the dock? How do I get to the dock? Plot. Is there any plot? Citadel Tower. Consort Chambers. So let's go back to the lower wards, I suppose? I'm fucking lost. In that I don't know where I need to go to get the fuck out of here. So during 2020, I do the whole lockdown thing, mitigate my experience. I mean, I'm barely outside. I did have to go like get a new phone because my old phone was just not doing well, and I'm still using the same phone from then. CSEC Med Clinic. Where the hell? Citadel Tower. I guess, I don't know. I end up having to go get a new phone. I'm doing everything I can, making sure that I'm vaccinated when I need to get vaccinated and everything. No plans to do jack squat. But one thing that I do have one plan. I still want to go to Jamaica, right? But out of an abundance of caution, quote unquote, and because I want to be responsible and I don't want to get on a plane and potentially get sick and or get others sick, because I don't really give a shit about dying. I'm all like, well, I'm not going to go to Jamaica. I'll postpone it for another time in the off season, because I didn't want to go during the peak season, which is during the winter. What I instead wanted to do was kind of go on the cusp. And so I was going to go right after the right after the peak season happened. Well, I reschedule for later in the year because I'm thinking, hey, no big deal, right? No, doesn't happen. 2020, I have to reschedule again. I can already just on the first reschedule, despite the fact that there was a global pandemic happening, these people were not keen on me doing this. I should have read the writing on the wall, but it doesn't matter. On my birthday, September 30th, I get a call from my boss saying that my position is terminated. Like, they're done. iHeartRadio no longer needs my services. I got a pension of like $500 because that's how much, basically I was gonna earn in a pay week or in a pay period or some bullshit. I don't know. Wonder if this is the last keeper? No. I figured there was a keeper over here, but god damn it. I'm not even really looking for a keeper. I'm looking for the dock, damn it. Like, how do I get back to my fucking spaceship? She calls me, tells me, because my birthday happens to be on the last day of the third quarter, and it's the last day of the government fiscal year, because the government fiscal year ends for whatever reason on the third quarter. I don't know. So there's a lot of weird shit that happens around on my birthday. Get that call, not good. A couple weeks later, my grandmother dies from COVID. So, I'm a little bit more pissed than usual. I'm still saving up my money. I'm still trying to be responsible. I'm still trying not to do anything stupid. Meanwhile, I'm in a house that sucks because it's got like mice and crap all over the damn place. Like, I'm literally putting out mouse traps, like glue traps, every couple of days.
In breaking
It's
news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped
Halfway
by biotic
through
extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades
I
Gamma
want to say
cluster.
roughly halfway
No
through.
demands have
Maybe
yet
a
been
little,
made.
maybe actually into 2020. I honestly can't remember, but I think it was actually into 2020. And probably right around this time too. My old roommate from when he was living there, because he moved out a couple months after I moved in, or after COVID happened. Where the hell is the dock? Damn it! Is it in CSEC? Is that where I need to go? I'll find the fucking thing and find out. There's a car.
Told you before, you're
So a
not
couple of
allowed
days
in
after, or a couple of months after he moves out, come to
This
find
one
out my
believes it
rent
has
goes
the
up.
right to move
Well, why is my
freely
rent
through
going
this
up?
area.
Well, he was
You're
making more
creating a
money,
public disturbance. It's against
and
Citadel
where I was living
regulations.
was in
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the enkindlers to be spread.
rapid transit. And because it was because the rent, I was in a rent-controlled unit, which legally I don't believe they're allowed to subsidize or sublet like they were. And let's see a second, I'll just try to find a goddamn exit somewhere. This is a long ass story because I'm telling like too much stuff, I guess. But he had moved out. I was still living with his mother, who was like, she had a really major drug problem. Like, it was bad. Elevator to the Presidium. Don't want to go there. Elevator to docking bay. Okay.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
What is this, AOL? Anyway, so he had moved out. I'm basically stuck there. Like, she's making the place a living hell. It is rough to be there. So I'm just like cooped up in my place. I get a mini fridge. Like, I just don't leave, and so I'm getting the whole cabin.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I was there for like 3 days, something like that. I should have spent a little bit more money just to kind of get around and stuff, but I just didn't.
Decontamination
because I was trying to be really responsible with what money I did have, because I knew
Log.
coming
The
forward,
commanding
or going
officer
forward,
is
like,
aboard.
the unemployment
XO
was going to dry
Presley
out
stands
soon, and it
relieved.
dried out in November or September of that year, I believe. So I'm like, it's July, I got my shots, I want to wait just to make sure that I'm not getting any kind of like side effects or anything. I'm not feeling like too shitty or anything, and so I take a train trip.
Message coming in.
To
Patching it through.
San Diego. Because
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just
take less
aired.
time.
She shouldn't have ambushed you like that. But you handled it the right way.
I've never had to deal with the press before.
You shouldn't have to. This won't happen again, Commander. We have a press corps so personnel don't have to deal with her kind of BS. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
So this transmission, I don't know why I only just now realized it. I don't remember the name. I think they're the broker. That's got to be the broker. It has to be. They're the only ones who keep coming in with like these little side missions with these little extra, places here and there and stuff like that. And
how angry was the council?
About what you'd expect. Don't worry too much about it, Commander. They're always angry with us. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
But he says Fifth Fleet, so I don't know. Maybe not. But I have a feeling. I got a feeling. So I come back. I've been trying to find a place. Now, granted, at this time, like some of the places that I've been looking at, they're like 900 to 800. I'm looking for something a little on the cheaper side, just because I'm trying not to like make my life too bad. Well, that was, you know, hindsight's 2020. I should have picked something sooner. Because on the last day of August of 2021, he comes home and he looks like he's been crying, and he looks like he is a wreck. And it comes to find out his mom died. Apparently she had been killed on the streets during some kind of weird botched drug deal or something like that. I'm talking to him everything, you know, trying to console him, trying to be, you know, reasonable, empathetic, and understanding all this shit. Like, you know, there's no, you know, he was sick of her in a lot of ways, but there's no way he wanted her dead. And, you know, that is basically the day that I find that I don't have much longer to live in that place either. And 2 months, you know, it's like at the end of September, hey, my birthday, remember? That's basically when we find out, like, it should have been the end of September, but I was talking to him and, you know, he was trying to make sure things were going well on his end, because he was talking to the people when it came to, I think it was like Section 8, when it comes to the whole, like, rent control departments and stuff like that. And, you know, he's trying not to put himself in a worse situation financially or anything, you know, or put himself in a position where he might have any kind of you know, I'm like talking through him with this, because some of the stuff that he wants to do, I'm saying, like, could put him into some legal hot water. And I'm like, I'm not a lawyer, but this sounds like something that you don't want to do. Like, I understand why you want to do it, but if you approach it this way, the fallback on it is going to be worse, and you might have to deal with some things that you're not ready to deal with. You know, that kind of stuff, and I'm not going to go into any kind of specifics or anything. And so, essentially what has to happen is that he has to, like, back pay a lot of money that he didn't know was required, and so it's going to cost him like $4,000 or something. And I'm like, dude, let me at least pay my rent for this period of time. He's like, no, don't do it. Don't worry about it. Like, I don't want to burden you with this or anything. You know, I need you, because like I'm flush at this point, but at the same time, like, I'm staring down a barrel and I know what's happening. And so I guess I'm gonna go to Asteroid X57. So he takes care of that situation. He just wants me to be able to get out safely. I'm trying to find places. I'm getting scams up the ass. Comes down to, like, Airbnb. So I end up at the Airbnb where I ended up, which is literally on the other side of the wall of me right now. Now.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Maw. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Okay, too bad that last line didn't play. Hey, it's Tyr. I'll look into those a little later, because I'm in the middle of telling my story. Loki! Tyr, Loki, Boar. I don't know who the hell Boar is. It's not Thor. Terra Nova. I feel like I've been here before. So, on August 31st of 2021, I get the bad news. And then 2 months later, I end up at the Airbnb that's across from me, because it's in the same building, you know, it's in the same house, just on the opposite side of the wall. And then I get somebody trying to scam me via Airbnb for January. My current landlady, who wasn't my landlady at the time, she was just the Airbnb host. You know, I had already asked her for another month when I came through for November. She was cool with that. I'm gonna go ahead and change up these two and just see what kind of stupid shit they might get into. And then I end up signing a lease with her in February of 2022. Had a hard time trying to find a job. Got a job in May.
Status.
It's been rough the whole time.
Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling
up.
asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? You haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
There should be like no gravity on this thing. I should be able to fly 30 feet in the air. Anyway, good lord, this is gorgeous. Holy shit. That's amazing looking. It's the only reason I want to go out in space. So I get that job. I was working at the Substance Abuse Treatment Center, and then
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn it. Go.
Oh hey, what up, guys? Probably should have killed this. Did I just get exploded? I did. Whoops. I get that job. Everything's fine. Saving up for the solar eclipse thing. That fucking sucked because it was overcast. And then I trip and fall while delivering some food to one of the other houses that we service. Get on a workman's comp. Can't really do much. I'm still driving though, just not doing any deliveries.
We're headed in the right direction. I don't know
And then I
who
get into
you
a small
are,
car
but
wreck.
I'm damn it.
Get fired on, wait for it, August 29th, 2023. Almost exactly 2 years after the bad news of the whole like drug situation. So yeah, and that has been a running thing in my life. Roughly every 2 years, bad news. That like, and it's not like bad news that I can just kind of handle. It's bad news that will fuck with my life a lot, and with relative rapidity. Ah, it's fucking pressing. And then it's gonna talk. Ah! Where did that one come from? Well, over here somewhere. See? There's something over here. Oh, okay, there you go. Cool. Let's go ahead and level everybody up. Oh yeah, I gotta level the other two up like a bunch. They probably have like 80 points or something. Okay, maybe not. Alright, you I'm just gonna max this out. And I'm gonna max out your electronics. And max out your throw. And let's bump the barrier. Cool. Alright, what do you got? I was going a very solid right around. So let's choose one thing, max that out. So you have 14 points. Let's go assault rifles because they're badass. And then maybe combat armor. Let's see, that should be enough. Cool. And then stasis or let's go stasis. And then I'll upgrade barrier next. Alright, cool. And then let's go into the equipment. And upgrade the shit out of you two, because you guys have bad gear. 210, 273. So yeah, almost exactly 2 years to the date. Two things that, you know, screw with my life and make it much harder. Fun times. Let's change your weapon. Okay, hammerhead. Yeah, why not? Let's give you a much better weapon. Crossfire? Yeah, why? Let's do another rail extension. You got polonium 4. Shield bypass, which is interesting. Why not? Let's put that in there. Screw it. You're good with shotties. Let's just at least do that for now. Let's see if there's any other damage. So yeah, I'm, you know, I ain't sitting pretty, that's for fucking sure. Let's do a different type of round. Shredder's good. I wonder if I can do something better versus organics. Okay, let's just do that one. What's that one? That's rail extension 5. Or, sorry, 4. Yeah, no worries. We got good stuff there. Let's do something similar. 7. Seems like just damage is really the best way to go in this game for weapons. Unless I'm the one using them, that seems to be the case. Interesting. That damage, though, that doesn't matter. What kind of weapon? What kind of ammo? Let's give you cryo, because fuck it, who cares? One thing we need to do is upgrade your armor if I can. Okay, can definitely upgrade that. Anything else? See, that's slightly better, but you do use tech and biotic. So we'll just leave it that way. I know I have some Krogan armor that you can use. Heavy, there we go. What else do we got, buddy? Okay, we're good. Then what are you gonna have? Kinetic barrier stuff is really good. The medical interface is also really good, but I'll put that on the other dude. I'll put that on you, since there's really nothing else I can use. Yeah. I don't really ever think about you. Plus, I don't think you have good enough stuff for anything else, so it's whatever. Shock absorbers. Yeah, we're gonna use that. Cool. And then we'll find the other thing. Shoot them. Wahaha. It's like literally like 2 years to the date that, and I mean, you're gonna think I'm crazy when I say this, okay? So I want to say it was, shit, I was 19? So that means 2000. technically 2001 because it happened in February and I was still 19. I was living at my grandmother's house. On Groundhog's Day, the reason I know it was Groundhog's Day is because I got arrested. And the reason I got arrested is because I had a sword in my car. Because I was one of them fucking kids, you know, white boy from suburbia, who wants a sword. Because swords, they're cool. And it was only like a $70 sword or something. It wasn't all that great. Yellow.
Batarians.
Barak! Check!
I'm gonna wreck these guys, so hold on. You... I forget what he uses. Actually, what he should be using. Throw a barrier. So he doesn't have anything with... He doesn't have any kind of affinities with weapons, so let's just use whatever his best weapon is, which is most likely going to be his crossfire. So yeah. And then crossfire, and then we're going to use... Throw...
Release the Baron!
Baron? Yeah, blew up the thing. That's like a doggo nearby. His ass kicked. So let's help No, that's not how this is supposed to work. Y'all dead yet? So on Groundhog's Day, I got arrested for having a sword in my car. The reason they even found it in the first place was because they were doing a drug search at the military. At the alternative high school that I went to, because I'm a fuck up and I dropped out of high school because I had problems. But prior to that, 2 years prior, on not Groundhog's Day, but on February the 2nd, or I'm sorry, the 4th, because the 2nd is Groundhog's Day, my mother kicked me out of the house because she's always hated me. And like, she has, to give you an idea of how much this woman hated me, as a child, multiple times, she told me that she wanted to take me to the local mental ward. She had told me when I was a child that there were many times that she wished she would have aborted me. There are many times that she wished abortion wasn't such a problem, you know, because Roe v. Wade and all that other crap, even though Roe v. Wade passed before I was born. So there's this dead dude, but I can't loot him or anything for some reason. Oh well. This woman has never liked me. Her words, not that she's never liked me, but she told me that my first word was mom. Now, I don't know, maybe that says something about how much I liked her, but the story on how it happened is what's telling. The fact that I was crying, I was in the closet wherever she happened to be living, because she was living in like a one-bedroom apartment, and she put me in the closet, and I was screaming and doing whatever, and so to shut me up, her words, she threw a shoe at my direction because I was in a crib in the closet. I stopped crying, so mission success. But then I say in this sort of like pathetic voice, Mom, that's the story of my first words. Is my mother getting angry at me and using violence, and me basically like going, what the fuck, bro?
Can you hear me?
I hear you. What's going on? Who are you?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
It definitely needs some... It's lost a lot of velocity, which is good, but I mean, you know, you're going to need some reverse velocity or it still have a really good chance of crashing into the planet. You know, inertia and all that good shit. And there ain't a whole lot of air resistance in space. So yeah, my mother kicked me out of the house. Almost exactly 2 years later, I get arrested for having a sword in my car.
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
My shields took the hit. No damage done. I'm with the Alliance. Commander Shepard.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice community, good schools.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No.
Alright, come with.
There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive? She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Time's running short. I better get moving.
I think I'll make myself scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.
What exactly does scarce mean on a rock in the you know, that has no real atmosphere and no population and like no bars or anything to go to? You know, what does scarce mean in that context? Because I got questions. What is this? Speaking of questions, what is this question mark? Right here-ish? I never know if I'm doing this shit right. It's like I'm just making my life harder, or if there's something else that can be done to do this. But this just feels like the only real way to do it. And I've got the all-terrain vehicle that permits me to do it, so pop out. I have a question mark on you. Okay. Let's heal up just in case. Nothing. Oh, I got some metagel anyway. Examine some logs filled with operation logs, personal journals for a small pirate music station operated by the X-57's engineers. Includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Radio X-57, rocking this rock since 2182. They wrote this stuff exactly for people who were either wanting to go into radio, who are streaming, whatever. This is why this is here. This has to be. Radio X-57, when your world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. Radio X-57, talk hard. That's so stupid. Hold on, let me reread some of these. Instead of saying X-57, I'm going to do X-57, and I just want to see how different it sounds. Radio X-52. See, it's harder than you might think sometimes. Radio X-57, rocking this rock since 2182. Radio X-57, when your world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. Radio X-57, talk hard. Radio X-57, your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. That's funny. Oh, hey, radio controls. Use. Turn on, turn off. Turn on, turn off. What kind of music ass shit is this? Yeah, that's going off. Or at least if it's not off, it's not on with me. I was actually a board operator for iHeart. It doesn't pay well. In fact,
hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback.
Why though? Why would there
If I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing what you're doing.
So, oh, I see. So I won't be able to go in there except for on foot. Because they're only proximity.
Warning. Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Whoa. Proceed on foot.
I hear more explosions. Ah, I see more. Okay.
Warning.
Yep, I'm aware.
Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Yeah, shut up. I'm trying to get rid of the, heavy ordinances that are like making it harder.
Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Alright, I will proceed on foot. Can I not just blow the damn things up? Alright, let's go ahead and save this shit. The last thing I want to do is inadvertently walk into some crap and blow my ass up. Okay. Fun times. Walking through a literal minefield. It's almost musical. But yeah, it was actually a dream job of mine to get at one point. Oh shit, here we go. Let us throw your ass.
Move it!
What are you shooting at me? Yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to work.
All clear.
I wanted to work at a radio. I wanted to be on the radio all the time. I didn't really want to work on a radio. I mostly just wanted to be on a radio. There's a difference. I found out the real way by actually working at radio. And granted, I mean, it would have been different 20 years prior to me working there because everything was different. You know, the vast majority of everything is automated. Like most of the stuff's pre-recorded days in advance. It's, you know, ow. Why did my weapon overheat so damn fast? Is it because I shot a very specific thing? I don't know, man. But I actually started working at Kiss FM. That was who I was hired to work for specifically. And while I was doing work for some of the other stations like Alt FM, what the hell else was it? Real FM, and Coast, and My FM here in Los Angeles. My main sort of hub, my main focal point was Kiss. That was where I wanted to work. And so, you know, in my mid-30s, late 30s, I ended up working at what I thought was going to be my dream job. And, you know, I was surprised, you know, like, yeah, I want to be a DJ. What the hell? Why is it blowing that up cause me to fucking overheat? That's weird. What the hell? There's something like, oh, it's above us, I guess. Oh, what the shit? What is above us? And it was really fun, actually. Like, when it was just the Kiss FM stuff and it wasn't really like doing all the other extra shit, I really enjoyed it. There were times where, there were times where I had to do mostly automation. You know, doing the phone calls for contests and stuff was really fun at times because I actually have to spend time with the people. In fact, one of my most treasured moments was we had a God damn it, get out of the fucking way, fat ass. We had a contest for Ariana Grande. And this one young lady, who I don't remember exactly how old, I think she might have been like 20, 22, something like that.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
She wins them, and holy shit, she is losing her fucking mind. You know, it's like the best day for her ever, and it was such a good moment to be able to experience that. And then, like, on top of it, because of the way the whole program thing worked, because I was working Saturdays at the time that this happened. So on like Saturdays and Sundays, I was working at specific radio stations. So on Saturdays I was working Kiss FM, and on Sundays I was working Alt FM, which is the alternative rock radio station. And they had, you know, specific tasks that I needed to do and stuff like that, and you know, it's all based on the schedule that's in the system and everything. And so most of it is still pretty much auto run, but there's still some stuff that I had to do. And one of the things was get callers for contests that we did like every hour. And so, but then on top of the calling, we would record the caller because they were winning the thing. And then we would record them, edit down parts of, like, there's this thing called Vox Pro, and it's like this super quick and handy thing that, like, all the proper wires and everything are connected, so like when you're on a phone call with somebody like that, you can just kind of quickly record the conversation with them. And so I'd be like, okay. And then you could even change like whether or not certain things would be fed into it. And you had to know how to do that kind of stuff, and that was some of the training that I got when I went, because I came to LA, was homeless for a bit, went to Pasadena State College, and got training in radio and television and radio communications.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off.
Good.
Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Well, if she's not dead, it's going to be likely. It's too quiet.
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Surprised she's not dead. I mean, they killed the head engineer, and she was his second engineer. Like, okay. And apparently he couldn't make himself scarce on a place where scarcity is in abundance. So yeah, I'd work on Alt FM on the Sundays, and I was working at Kiss FM, and I would record people. I would use the Vox Pro. I would cut up, just the pieces that they would say, what they were going to say, and I'd try to get them, be nice and energetic and everything. And that was the part of the fun part of the job. And yeah, since I had to shut them off here, it was pointless to disarm them, right? Because like the whole point, yeah, I don't get it. With the bombs being diffused inside the blast area, it makes diffusing the bombs pointless. That's just my thinking. Maybe I'm wrong. But it served no purpose in doing that. It just said, here's a slightly extra thing you can do. I can find whatever I can drive around here. It says what end? I don't know. There's apparently nothing over here that I'm aware of. Man, that thing travels so fast. I couldn't even... Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. I wonder if anybody can recognize that tune that I just played. Played, quote unquote. It was the tune for the MGM logo. That tune. Anyway, so that's another torch. That is the main facility, so I guess I just gotta go to the torch first. Hopefully this will just be an easy trip through the fucking mountains. Anyway. So yeah. And like, it was super fast paced, but at the same time, like, it was relatively chill. Because it was just me in the main studio. Just, I didn't have to do anything else. I just had to focus on that one studio. I'd focus on that one channel. And for the most part, the majority of the work that I had to do was answer calls, make sure I got the right caller, make sure the caller answered the questions right, the one question, and if they won, and I got to give them tickets to something, or they got a free thing of some kind, and that was really awesome. Now they're up. just that one torch. It should have changed its orientation somewhat. But yeah, I had a really fun time doing most of the work. And then they restructured and everything was like super automated. And they made it to where like we had to run all of the channels on each of our shifts, and it just got boring and just tedious. And like you couldn't spend time with the callers. It was like, hey, here's your tickets. Let me get your information. Moving on.
Take him out!
I didn't get to like do fans, as it were, you know? I didn't get to have that experience again.
Filthy humans!
And while I was trying to...
Release the Baron!
Release the Baron? Jesus, man, it sounds like you said release the Baron. Baron are really easy to put down. I don't know why you keep trying to release them. They are pretty fucking lame. So yeah, like I said, I was trying to be an actual radio DJ, and when I finally got the opportunity to do it, I just kind of hated it because I didn't like to be by myself. I wanted to be with people, and that's like not how it really works anymore unless you've already got an established brand musically. All the radio DJs in the morning and stuff like that. You know, I kind of wanted to be a shock jock for some because it sounded fun and it seemed like it would have been interesting. And then, like, I was actually discovered by, you know, a dude who's been working in the industry for 40 years. You know, I was on a podcast from one of my coworkers. She had one that, you know, she invited me on it. She was like, "Hey, you sound like a pretty interesting guy," and you know, and so I talked to her and her friend. And, you know, like I'm a great interviewee. Like you ask me questions, I'll go to fucking town. But me trying to ask other people questions, stuff like that, it's harder. I'm better in like sort of the co-host chair. But I could never really, you know, find myself in a position to be able to be a co-host. You know, the few times that I got that opportunity, you know, it was at the school radio station, and those things never really panned out beyond, you know, just being at the school. Like, we never really got anything from it and nothing like that, so. I mean, we got the experience, of course, so I can't say nothing, but you know, when it came to like career advancement and like, you know, those things, they really only just helped us with the skills. They didn't really...
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Okay.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
Is that fucking J.K. Simmons?
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead. And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Bollock. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Bollock's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Bollock will be dead before you get off the asteroid.
I hope you're right. Bollock's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
I don't know if it is him, but it really does kind of sound like him behind a voice modulator. It's always nice to hear that voice whenever possible. Oh, we got some stuff. What the hell was I even talking about? Radio? Oh, you know, just getting your own show, stuff like that. But yeah, it never. I spent about a month trying to win over this dude, and it just didn't work out. It was on, like I said, I'm more of like a, I prefer to work with people type thing. Like this, I'm doing just because like it's just, I've had time and experience, and I kind of feel like I'm talking to other people, even though I'm not. So yeah, it's whatever. Just shooting the shit, talking about my life. I think I'm gonna title this one like therapy session or something. Alright, so that's the main facility, which is ready to go. Damn, that's gorgeous. Alright. It's always interesting when, like, guns are essentially instant. And I love the fact that, like, in the core... Let's see. Technology, weapons. Biotics, communications, credits. Speaking of biotics, one thing I didn't do was on his end. Alright, it works. I didn't upgrade him that I can think. Oh shit, that's pretty good. I mean, at minimum that. Alright, looks good. Yeah, why not? He doesn't have anything like that. He had, oh, he has this though. So he does have biotics as well. Never mind. I might as well just give it to him. Here. Coincidentally, I believe 2 years prior to that point was when I was arrested for trying to get suicide by cop. Tweeted out a bomb threat. And then right around that time I also got, 2 years prior to that, tweet out the bomb threat, try to get suicide by cop. Can only activate them out of That's interesting. Huh. Whatever. Well, they're on the defensive guard, so whatever. And then that's the door I gotta get into. Yeah, I tweeted out the bomb threat. Ended up at a sober living because I was drunk at the time and I thought maybe I was an addict, but apparently not. And then roughly 2 years after, I get kicked out of that place. So, my fault in that regard, obviously. And then... I need heal. No? Okay. I got mended gel even though I don't need it. It's whatever. And then, like, 2 years after that, we get basically the eviction notice. Holy crap. That was definitely an ambush.
Lost shields.
Let's go back downstairs. Get over here.
Huddle up.
Heading to position. Securing point.
Regroup. On my way.
Alright. I don't like just going I don't like getting ambushed. That is definitely a spot for not just an ambush, but for, you know, it's a solid choke point that puts me in a very bad situation. So I need to get off. Because I don't want to be.
Huddle up.
Alright, this is a much better spot. Much safer. Come on, guys.
Regroup. Form up.
Over here.
Regroup.
Get in. Dumbasses. This is why I don't run with men. Okay, what the fuck, guys?
Destination blocked.
Like, I couldn't even get an eye on anything because the controls are annoying, for one. Okay.
Go, go, go!
Let's be smart about this, gents. That's a aid station. That's handy.
Rally round.
Laying down suppressive fire for no damn reason. Face. At least I know where you are. Okay. God damn it. Get on the wall. Alright, let's level the fuck up. Okay, I have done all that. Let's fitness again. Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't really care about pistols or shotguns, we're just gonna do that. Then you're gonna max that out. And then we're gonna use medicine. And you said he was gonna max that out. Then we're gonna start working on shotguns. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I probably shouldn't do it that way. Like, if I'm gonna play this again, which I probably will on my own time. Why not, buddy? Let's see. What the fuck?
Lost shields. That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Is everybody dead? Except me? Are all the Batarians dead? Student pickup. I do like that function. Like, that is a very, very, very nice function.
Now it gets fun.
What? Now, what do you mean now? Now what? Oh, he was throwing little shock-a-majigs. Anything on this computer? The files are in the computer? Evidently not. Well, that was hectic. I'm surprised I didn't get wrecked, though. I mean, I almost did. I'm, like, I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'm bad at video games. Just, like, in general. Like, normal difficulty is usually frustrating for me. Just saying. Just saying, gang. I hear something. I hear plinks. Plinkety plink plink. Something's plinking. Move your fat fucking ass. What the hell, bro? So I would do that shit over there just in case. Really, I know where it's at, more or less. Keeps moving. Where are you? What? There we go.
You humans.
You Batarians.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I like this a lot.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
I'm not letting a terrorist like you go free. Do what you want with the others, but it'll be the last thing you do.
That's not a word that you say that.
I hope this is worth it!
Well.
I'm going to enjoy gutting you.
Instead of letting him just blow shit up. Oh well, I made my choice. People are dead.
Shields!
These dumbasses that won't fucking, like, even remotely fucking strategic.
Securing point.
I've got a shot.
Like this card, make it where your ally can this too. Is that what the hard mode does? Like, your allies act like stupid idiots? Is that what happens? God damn it.
I've got a shot.
Yeah. Damn it.
Lost shield.
Move it.
You humans think you're so superior. But you're no better than us. I gave you a chance to save them and you threw it away! Who's the real terrorist here?
You and I are nothing alike. You killed those people. You pushed the button. And now you'll pay for it.
Go ahead, kill me. I'm not afraid to die. But know this. One day soon, the human race is gonna pay for what it's done. Damn it! You think killing me will make a difference? The Batarians have stayed hidden long enough. We won't be ignored, not anymore. There are thousands more like me waiting their turn, each one willing to die for our cause.
And they chose you for this mission? Then I guess we have nothing to worry about.
Believe what you want. When the vids flash with images of your colonies in flames, you'll know the Batarian rebellion has begun.
Who's your leader? Who's orchestrating all this?
I'm through talking. Just kill me. Get it over with.
You're not going to die. We'll drop you off on Terra Nova and let Alliance officials deal with you. I doubt they'll be too friendly.
This isn't over! This is just the beginning for the Batarian nation!
Oops.
That was the last of them.
That was an accident.
Can you tell if the asteroid's stable?
You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Have you found Katie and her team?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Simon. Balak took Kate and some others as hostages. There was a bomb in their cell.
You're not kidding, are you? Oh, God. How could this happen? I thought you were... Couldn't you save them?
Yes, I could have, if I let the Batarians go. But then they might have done the same thing to another colony. Or two more. Or a dozen.
That doesn't... I know in my head what you're saying makes sense. It's just a little hard to see the big picture right now, all right?
Yeah,
Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours? I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni tool compared to that? You take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
So I'm pretty sure that the blue one is always charisma.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface. Their equipment sheds will show up on your sensors.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Savant X. Or rather, Savant 10. I knew choices like that were gonna happen. Oh shit. Wow, they really fuck with you, don't they? Oof. And then not only do they're like, hey, not only are the choices gonna matter, but then here, let's rub it in your fucking face. Oh, that was rough. But hey, it's just a video game. I can do it again if I really want to. At another time, of course. Not right now. Because right now, I'm in the midst of a situation where I got people blown up. Because it felt like an unwinnable situation. It was either he let him go, or let him blow. Yeah, that was really bad, I know, but still. Such is life. Yeah. It's like fucking Turbine Central, man. Like turbines within turbines and shit. Pretty cool though. Alright, this seems like the right direction. Hey, it's Simon. Just gotta fucking sit there?
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard.
Alright. So there's at least one more spot that's out there somewhere. Okay. So I'm over here. It said it's on my... Where's the transmission tower? Alright. Still, just fucking gorgeous, man. Imagine being able to see something like that in real life. Oh. Bowling. Jump jets! Jets jumping. Man, if I would just wish I could see this in 4K. That'd be awesome. That'd be really awesome. Just being able to see all these stars, planet, the various asteroid pieces that are hovering around this thing because it's so giant. You know what that might probably not. That's something I've already done. Sorry. Maybe? Oh, that seems pretty close. Compared to what's on the map. What?
On my way.
I'm just gonna check. Because why the hell not? But I'm pretty sure I've already been here. Yeah, opened up, shot some people. Okay, cool. Just wanted to check. It's funny, I was actually thinking of like playing maybe Final Fantasy IX, but I don't know if my audio setup, because of the way everything I've got to record right now makes it difficult to hear anything. Like, I can hear stuff in this game fine, but it's lower than I'd like it to be. If I had like an interface and a microphone again, it would be easier, because then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Inputs and stuff, they would all just be there. Here on my little map. It's empty on the main map. It seems like it's a good spot to go. What is that radio station I've already been to? Okay. Ignition kit, body of T's. The scorching face has just escaped the burning interior of the vehicle, only to be gunned down by his assailants. Nexus. Whoops, I stepped on your body, sorry. But I mean, goddamn, man, just think. Just imagine if this was possible. I kinda wish I could go into first person. Beautiful. Like, I would never be able to make it as an astronaut by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, one, I'm too old. And I'm too, like, just functionally deficient now. Like, my body just doesn't care. It doesn't give two shits. Like, I can barely do basic jobs. Like, desk jobs are pretty much all I've got. And even then, if I sit too long. Like, I can do this because I'm literally sitting on my bed.
Approaching operational boundary limits.
Oh, got it.
Recall imminent.
The motherfucking shit, whatever. Getting the flying. Yay. Where am I at? Go down the valley. Do the opposite of what I was trying to accomplish. Whatever. Hell yes! That was awesome. I was not expecting that, and when it happened, yeah, boy. Okay, we got another question mark over here in the corner of the map. Seems like it'd be a little easier. Climb this ascent. Oh man, I'm glad that came out of my mouth instead of something stupid.
Redeploying.
Body of G. Mendel. Badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered only to be executed by sadistic captors. Survey Station 3, final entry, logged by Engineer G. Mendel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. Surprised when our surface comms work half as well as they do. When Sludge shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Well, that's not happening. And boy, does that not sound like every goddamn just tech bro, not even tech bro really, like just technician of any kind, engineer of anything. Like, dude, we need more redundancy. Why don't we have redundancy? Physics of these things boggle my mind sometimes. It's always, you know, it's pretty fun sometimes to just land on some of these planets and just kind of go do the stuff, as it were. What's over here? Is that the one I need to go to? Oh, yeah, it is. Cool. Alright. I don't know. Figure out how to get up there. Let's see. Maps tell me fuck all. Alright, let's do it the old way. The way that we know works to some degree. Okay, found something of a road-like feature. Not a rogue-like, but a road-like. Very different. I mean, just being able to crest the hill and see that, that's amazing. This is all they had for their transmission? Jesus. No wonder he was bitching. Every reason to. Okay, so that's the main facility. Do I need to go to the various survey stations? Is that the situation? Oh, let's check the. Well, let's pick up some equipment first. What we got? Incendiary rounds. Whoa. Okay. Here. Oh. Holy shit. That is 500% weapon force, but then that heat generation. So that's going on the sniper rifle. Jesus Christ, man. No, Punisher's good. So is the Equalizer. So is the Harpoon. Let's just check to see.
I'm on my way.
Out. Whoa, okay. Heats up quick. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, that's gonna be real interesting. For sure. Oh man. Yeah, that's other stuff. It's whatever. When I shoot somebody, holy shit. That's gonna be some interesting shit. Radio, main facility. So let's head over here, I guess. That's north, that is southwest. Driving backwards by pressing forward. You make no sense sometimes, video game. You make no sense a lot of times. Come on up. Damn it. Really? There. I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing, to be honest. Okay. So, like, I was over here already. And I don't remember exactly what I have to do when it comes to finding these dudes. Unless there were the ones that I found that are dead. And that's what I was looking for. And I found the dead bodies first. Which would totally be a thing that I would do. I think that was the case. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure that's the situation. Thought I could examine something else, but I guess not. Okay. Let's just head back that way and just see. Oh, bunga, dude. Rapid fire. So you can only do it for so long for any amount of flight. I actually had to take my hand off the mouse and do it because, like, with... So, my ability to rapidly tap was trained, harnessed, and otherwise just developed due to Final Fantasy VIII because of the boost system that's in that game. Kablam. And because you had only so much time to be able to boost each time that you were summoning GF, I got real good at, like, just burst rapid tapping. And, like, the game will punish you if you're not doing, if you don't do it right, or if you're using, like, a turbo controller or something. Because then there's times where it'll show like an X and it's like, hey, you're not supposed to be tapping at this point, type thing. And then it'll reset it all the way down to 0. Or, well, 75, which is the default. And I think with boosting, I don't really know exactly. Hey, there's a person here somewhere? Maybe? Oh, there you are. Let's hope so.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Damn. That's a bummer. Ah, the explosion killed her when they were blowing off the door. Okay. Oh, hey. Well, now I can go talk to what's-his-face. He'd be all like, you talking about people? I'm like, yeah, they're okay. Sorry. Been there, so I gotta go back this way. I don't really know the best route to get there. We'll see what happens. There doesn't seem to be a best route on this here asteroid, which makes sense. It's an asteroid. It doesn't have, like, roads. You know, this is kind of the opposite of Dot when he's like, where we're going, we don't need roads. But more like, where we're going, we don't got roads. Roads? Where we're going, we won't find roads. This isn't off-road. This is off-world. I mean, you know. Okay, just keep going straight because I can see that little route up there in that little canyon type place. This is one of my more favorite moments in the game, which is kind of driving around shooting shit. And then of course seeing the beautiful visuals of the planets. This is better because I'm close to a planet. And the planet is the thing that's beautiful to me. Whereas if I'm on a planet, it's not as cool. It's not as beautiful. I don't know exactly how to describe that. But like, seeing the fucking planet, that's not something everyday people get to fucking see. You know? And so like, the ability to see something like that would be just life-changing. You know, in one of my videos on TikTok, I had mentioned like how much of a bummer it was that this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the eclipse was going to be fucked over by overcast skies, which is exactly what had happened. And somebody in my comments was like, once in a lifetime or no, not even that, it was like life changing. And I was like, dude, I may never get to fucking see this again.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
God damn it,
Not yet. Can you think of anything?
See if you can tap into.
Take care of
Be
yourself.
well, Shepard.
I'm pretty sure I found all fucking 3, but I'm gonna go search for the 3rd one. Damn you, game. Fucking with me like that. Okay, so I just need to go here then, I guess. Alright, whatever. That means this. I could have swear I was over there. Guess not. But I mean, like, the ability to see something like this would be amazing. And like, the solar eclipse, for many people, will very much likely be a once-in-a-lifetime event. And I'm not talking about an annular eclipse, which, although they're relatively the same rate as total solar eclipses, they're slightly more frequent. They're not the same. Like, for one, they don't change the world. And I don't mean, like, humanity, while that is part of the world, of course. I mean, like, animals, like, behave differently. Oh, here you are. The visuals, like that from a single shot, his helmet right from a sniper who killed him, didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in that service pack. Alright, I'll take it. There's something called shadow snakes that happen that normally don't, like, you can't ever see them, ever, unless it's through a solar eclipse, and it has to be a total solar eclipse. And it's like right before the totality and the way that like light bends and stuff. And I mean, like, there's a reason why they launched these, what was it, I think it's 3 rockets in the atmosphere, so they could test certain things in the atmosphere, because like, we still don't fully understand how, like, we still don't fully understand the way total solar eclipses just like do stuff. There's still stuff to discover about them. And like, to be able to witness that, and then also to just be able to stand there and basically stare in the sky without glasses, mind you, during totality only, before, and, you know, especially during the period of, you know, when the sun is starting to get covered up by the moon, like, you still definitely need to wear your glasses, because like, one, your eyes are going to dilate because you're getting less light, but you're still getting plenty of UV radiation and you don't want to burn your eyeballs. Like, literally, there's a Google, you can look up any Google search after any total solar eclipses that have passed certain areas and be like, why do my eyes hurt? Survey Station 2, final entry, logged off, Chief Surveyor R. Montoya, indications are down. There are non-corporate drop ships landing near the main facility. There were flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I'm arming the defense drones. I'm not waiting for my backup. I'm going to investigate. And then they shot at that. Whoa, what the shit? What the fuck is this? So you arm the defense drones. Footprints. Yeah, I already found the body. Kaboom. Take all. So, okay, cool. Good there.
All clear.
I would have thought the defense drones, you know, whatever, doesn't matter. Now that I found everybody. I mean, yeah, like, Total Eclipse is, for many people, potentially a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Because, like, the next one that we're having here in America is in 20 years. And then the next one after that is, like, I don't even remember how far out from that is, because I'm going to be like 60 fucking two if I live that long. I'm not even sure I want to live that long. And, like, you know, it's just, it sucks. You know, the next one that is available to go see is in, like, Greenland, Iceland, and, like, northern Spain, which is cool, but, like, what opportunity, you know, if history says anything about my life, there's no way in hell that's happening. So, in a lot of ways, it could be a once-in-a-lifetime. I don't know. And then not only, you know, like, you're able to stare up at the place where the sun is supposed to be to witness this experience that is, like, it's something that religions were made of.
Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Being literally the only dude on this planet, on this rock now. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's like there's only so many things that we only have so much time on this planet, and it would be nice to be able to experience some of the shit like that if it's available. Like, if it's something that you can experience, you know, try to. You know, whether it's going to another country, you know, and just kind of seeing a different part of the world, or if it's, you know, experiencing other cultures or food. You know, just being able to experience life. You know, and this is coming from somebody who, for all intents and purposes, hates being alive. I deal with depression. I generally don't like being alive. And so when the opportunity strikes for me to go find something that might make my desire to be alive greater, you know, it'd be kind of cool if I could do it. Arcadia? Wait, they made a whole ass planet based on our city that's right down the street? Zion, Eden, Arcadia. Arcadia sounds like it might be a little bit Nirvana. Like, these are all like the end. It's interesting. Xanadu. Like, all of these are some sort of like utopic. What's the name? And it's called Utopia, of course. What the fuck, game? I'm sitting here talking about it. It's like, oh yeah, okay, cool. I go back to Novaria. But yeah, it was super disappointing to not be able to see the solar eclipse. And you know what really chapped my ass, if you will, is that like, not only did I spend the money for it to just not happen, I could have saved that money and made this month easier, because now I only have $55 to my name. And then like, there was overcast during the procession of totality, and I was like, alright, maybe we'll get lucky and the clouds will part during the totality and maybe we'll see it, even if it's just like through a sheen of some clouds. That'll be better than nothing. But no. And it was like, well, great. Oh, and not only did the clouds get thicker so we couldn't see jack squat, they stayed that way until totality was over, and then we got to see the partial again. That's like, son of a bitch, I saw a partial when I was here in California in 2017. That was when I, got out of jail. And it was like, fucking hell, man.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright, let's go figure out whatever the fuck I need to do here. Oh yeah, leveled up. Cool. Or they have leveled up. I'm gonna bump you all the way up on throw. And then you're gonna bump all the way up on damping. And then we're gonna get your basic armor up. Journal. Hostage. Hades Gamma. So what the hell's here? Find the clues you need for the conduit. So am I just done here and I landed for no reason? God, I fucking hope so. Instead of, like, needing to come back because I missed something important, that would be nice.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Thanks again, Jennifer Hale. I think the very first time I ever heard her voice was probably Metal Gear Solid. Maybe I'll look her up, see what I can find. I mean, she's been in so damn much. Okay. Strenuous. Let's check. I had something in both of these, so let's go ahead and use it. Yeah, that looks gorgeous. I mean, just imagine, like, how massive some of these systems are. Like, some stars are so big that, if I'm not mistaken, they would envelop just the stars would envelop most, if not all, of our solar system, including Pluto, from what I understand. Let's at least survey. What's in the outer ring? Why is there an outer ring, but it doesn't... Oh, there it is. Unidor. Ice world, extremely thin atmosphere, Krypton, Xenon. Super cold. And most Loba. Jupiter brain? What? Fruitlessly beam signal toward the sunken megastructures, hoping to get the machine's attention. Wait. Second and by far the larger of the interiors, Anatius's two jet gas giants. Masses and reshift to return tantalizing indications of massive solid structures deep within the atmosphere, too regular in pattern to be natural. Okay. Others believe an ancient spacefaring race discovered their disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them on the planet. Region salvages deep anomalies when tragically long and with a crew of 12 being trapped and crushed in gas giants. That's funny. Strange object. Chief Engineer Adams and Tali tried unsuccessfully to determine its origin. They did find one of Matriarch Delenaga's writings stored within. Interesting. Edmos. Survey. Standard hydrogen helium gas giant with trace of methane in its atmosphere. Okay. Gas deposit. Scan the planet. You detect a large concentration of hydrogen. Yeah, because it's a hydrogen helium planet. Okay, I can land on here. Relatively mild scarcity of water, similar enabling substances to prevent the development of any biosphere. Recently performed a test impact seen with water ice, comets. Survey environment, geological. Alright, let's do this. Pretty sure she was in more things prior. Good God, she has been in 400, only 492? Come on, girl, you gotta pick this up. Grey Delisle was in like 900 and something. I believe she's younger. Okay. She was actor Flipper. We're pushing number 9. Scooby-Doo Arabian Nights Skeleton Warriors, which I did actually play that game. Or was it a TV show? It says episode, so okay, never mind. TV show, Carmen Sandiego. Mortal Kombat, The Journey Begins as Sonya Blade. Gold Diggers, Twisted Tales of Felix the Cat. Hold on, let me go back a little bit further. What the? Wait, what? No, that's archive footage. So the first thing she was ever in, apparently, was Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Scooby-Doo. She was in Powerpuff Girls as performer. She was only in one episode. Sophia the First, more Scooby-Doo. Father's. Oh wait, those are soundtrack. Never mind. Now we're in the actor part. A Father's Homecoming. Let's see. Have I been here before? Is the question. I think so. I don't know. Traveling Man. She's in the Flipper. The Line of Duty. Dakotas. We're pushing the 9. Wilder. Alright. Skeleton Warriors. She wasn't any of the. She wasn't in Mortal Kombat as Sonya Blade. She was in Mortal Kombat: The Journey Begins, whatever that was. With Dark Eye. She was in Dumb and Dumber as Cindy. Who's Cindy? I have to look that up. Hang on a second. That's not the right tab. Dumb. Dumber. Cindy. That direction still. Ah, what the? Oh. I hit something. Is it bounced? It seems like I haven't been here before. Because I would have killed them before. Can I salvage you, please? There we go. Damn it. actually gonna put that on right now. If I can't. If that's energized weave. Medical exoskeleton. Shield recovery and hardening versus kinetic exoskeleton. Oh, this was the one that I liked a lot. It's the kinetic. Kinetic buffer. Yeah, well, whatever. Just wanted to see. Okay. Alright, what's the next one? North, slightly west. We'll go that way. I'm getting a different spelling of Cindy, so I don't know. And it looks like a person of color, which Jennifer Hill is not. So let's keep going. She was in the Iron Man TV show as a voice. There we go. More voices. Mighty Ducks, The Tick. I saw The Tick, so I probably would have heard her voice. Not recognizable though. Pink Panther. What is Star Wars X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, which is cool. That's relatively level. This device is transmitting type beam signals into geosynchronous orbit. This disrupts the survey team's GPS satellites, causing them to crash nearby. Which is why they're crashed. But I can't survey them. Oh well. Now, head east and slightly south. So east, southeast, as it would be called. Run of the Kid animated movie, Mighty Ducks animated series, Genome, Just Shoot Me. Okay. As a model, so yeah. ER, Real Adventures of Johnny Quest, Nightmare Ned, Run of the Kid. The animated Hercules series, You Gotta Say Hi, The X-Fools, The Incredible Hulk. The actual TV show? Not the old school one. Oh, she's in Pinky and the Brain as Winnie. In Spider-Man. Okay, here we go. She was in Spider-Man the Animated Series as Felicia Hardy and Black Cat. Or slash Black Cat. That was like her first really big role, it seems like. Micro Shaft Wind Blows 98. That almost sounds like a porno. Hang on a second. Megan Graham, what you previewed the company's secret OS, played mini games. Okay, so it's just basically a game. Okay, this is gonna be interesting to try to overcome. Alright, yep, here we go. Not as interesting as I thought. Okay. Adventures from the Book of Virtues. Whatever the hell that is. Gen 13. She was in I Am Weasel for 2 episodes. Kablam for 1. There it is. Metal Gear Solid. That was apparently like... Huh. Because I would say that's probably one of her bigger roles. In all likelihood. I don't know. Because then she showed up in Planescape Torment. She was in Baldur's Gate, the original one, the first one. From San Diego, Superman animated series, Men in Black TV series for an episode, but then Secret Files of Spy Dogs, Metal Gear Solid Integral, VR Missions. She was in Charmed for 1 episode. Batman Beyond's one Jesse, whoever that is. Oh. Husk. Oh yeah, these guys. Alright, so we don't do that. Now we go do that. Well, that helped. husks are.
The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it is long gone now.
She also kind of sounds like Jennifer Hale, but she's not. Speaking of weapons, let's check to see if there's anything better. Now it's close though. Whoa, whoa, oh yeah, whoa. Oh, yeah, boy. One more. What? Oh, wow. It doesn't do mods. Interesting. Maybe it won't do that. I could just put it on one of the ladies or something. I don't know. Let me see what it looks like first. So. Oh, wow. It speeds up too. That's kind of cool. I got me an alien laser gun. Whoops, that's the wrong button. What the hell even is this again? Oh yeah, it's like one of those little orby things with the like one of the claws from that one ship. Whoa. Hold on a fucking second. Hang on. Let's take this off. Let's do something else real quick. I didn't realize it was... Okay. Interesting. 1 damage less. Let's try that, just to see. Okay, I think that will be the better route for the super incendiary route of insanity. Hey, heat damping. That'll help significantly. Not enough. Bullshit though. Just be like, hey, here's my explosive sniper rifle shot. Kablooey. My crate. I felt like I was channeling a little bit of Brian Regan there for a second. Whoops. Let's go over here. Wait out. Boom. So, where I have come from, where I will go. Okay, cool. So, we're going to be going a little bit on the northeast side of things. Lens flare! I wonder, like, what game of all games could be called, could be considered, oh, skip on. Lens flare's the game. Survey team, they were converted to cyber classified devices similar to those used in the Geth Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. But yeah, Lens Flare the game. I wonder what game that is. Not that I necessarily want to play it or anything, just honestly curious. So yeah, these little spikes apparently turn them into the husks. pays to be patient on those, it seems. Nope. Okay. I am gonna swap back to something different though. Let's just put that there just to see. Okay. Pulse rifle. Yeah, armory. Put that on somebody else for fun. In fact, I think I'll put it on Liara. Just for the fuck of it. Yup. Don't worry about it. Alright, next pathway. That's just so satisfying to use just this insane. Let's see. So I picked up a sniper rifle. Oh yeah, I don't think I changed out. Okay, so infernal rounds. I'd like to keep my accuracy a little bit higher. Massive damage stabilizing, accuracy more, advanced accuracy more damage. Okay. I like shredder rounds, but I'm gonna go with polonium. And I want the optics for accuracy. 59. Scram rail. Alright. That's what we doing. Okay. Scram rail. Sounds like a command. It's like, get out of here, rail. Whose name is Rail? I don't fucking know. Who cares? Shut up, Joe. I didn't do anything. I said, shut up, Joe. Why you gotta be so mean, Bob? Because I am. That's where I was. Where I was raised. Do you want to talk about it? No, I don't want to. I forgot whose name is who. That's why I could never do the whole voice acting thing, because like the actual good voice actors, not only do they come up with the characters, but they can like remember the voices, maintain the voices for extended periods of time, and then on top of it, they can have conversations with each other. And of course, I mean, you know, that comes with practice, but like, I just wanted to use my voice, really, and also like that radio voice I was doing, the 102.5 44 FM or whatever the fuck it's called, that kind of stuff. And there's also like the whole, I'm kind of angry but also not really, and I'm just mostly trying to be a badass but not really a badass guy, and it's just like, yeah, what's going on, guys? What's up? It's almost like I'm trying to do Duke Nukem, but I'm not really trying to do Duke Nukem. That's just kind of the coincidence of it all. Not even that, really. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
This place looks abandoned.
You say that because I shot it or because we showed up? Anywho, open the medical kit. Let's go to the other one, see what's over there. Malfunctioning object. Okay. Take some shredder rounds. I don't know why there would be shredder rounds in a malfunctioning object, but whatever. I almost didn't check this one. That'd be a cool screen to have in your house. Well, that's fucked up.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Cool. Begin manual override. Interesting. Let's check that one out, see what it looks like. Punisher 9. Not even as good. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Okay, so pulse rifles. What does Tali have for skills again? I forget. Pistols. Speaking of pistols then, let's see if she's got anything better to work with. And so far, what she's got is pretty fucking good. Alright, looking good. Vroom. Okay, so I've been... I need to go to the bottom of it. Maybe more southeast. Bouncy, bouncy. What was Planescape Torment again? I forgot. Because I know that Jennifer Hale was in that too. There it is, 1999. So you know you're solid. In... Was it 98? Okay. Was it? Yeah, 98. And then Planescape Torment was 98. And those are the two voices that I remember. Was Dr. Naomi Campbell, and then I think her name is Dianara, something like that. I guess I could try to... Oh, forgot. Don't want that. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. That's super bad. Look, don't run into the monster. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna not be near it. I hope the last save was recent. I don't remember saving much on this planet. Anywho, while that loads. Fall from Grace, Danara. Okay. So where the fuck am I? I think it's when it started. Shit. That's not good. Bad. God. Gotta go through all this shit again. Well, at least there's some ore that I can go get. Damn you, game. Why don't you autosave? I mean, here's the thing, okay? Someone might be like, well, that's your fault. Look. I have ADHD. My brain sucks. If I could have a different brain, I would. Autosave is, for me, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, autosave might as well be an accessibility thing. Like the difference between color blindness or being able to play with one hand, stuff like that. You know, a person who only has one hand needs certain accessibility options. You know, a person who can only play with their feet, or, you know, or someone who is like me and has color blindness issues. Those are accessibility issues. You know, subtitles is an accessibility issue. Some people are deaf and they can't fucking hear a goddamn thing in this game. But they still want to be able to play it, and they should be able to play it. That was just the beginning. Except this time I got a server. Son of a bitch. Nope. Let's say it was easy. more. Then F5, quick save because god damn it. Autosave isn't just a lifesaver for me, it's a necessity when I'm playing it. Like the only because I literally just started playing the original Fallout because I was watching the TV show, which is great already. Like I've only seen 2 episodes, but that game is a little different. One, it has multiple save slots, of course. But like, you're kind of more interactive with it as well. Because, like, in order to steal, for instance, and if you want to do it successfully, you have to go about it a certain way. And like, if you don't save, you just get into fights and people, beat your ass, and then you just ruined everything. Plus, it's an older game, and so like autosave, and that's also kind of the other aspect of it. That because it is an older game, I don't anticipate the auto-saving function as much as I do in League. And yeah, it's partly my fault. I just wish it had better auto-save. That's all. Like if I complete a thing like one of those, going down into that tunnel, like going from one environment to another, in my mind, should be an autosave. Like when I went into that place where the other, where all the husks were, like going into it and then coming back out of it, that should be, in my opinion, an autosave. Because I'm changing location. And I know that autosave, some might call it a crutch. But you know what crutches are? You know what crutches are? They're there to help you heal. You use crutches so that you can heal. That's what they're for. So, when you call something, when you try to derogatory something, you try to use crutch as a pejorative.
This place looks abandoned.
It doesn't really fit. It doesn't work. Because a crutch is there to help you heal. And I like the fact that there's more inclusivity in games. I like the fact that there is more accessibility in games. I think autosave should be a function for as many games as possible. Did it again too, which is funny. Like yeah, I'm gonna save more frequently because I remember to, but like I'm gonna forget the next go around.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Perhaps we will find more answers at the excavation site.
I don't like having a broken ass brain. It sucks. I would like something else, please. But I don't get that option. And I'm hoping that in the next game, because whenever I get a chance to play it, we'll see. Because like right here, that should be an autosave, but it's not. So we're gonna quick save. Put this on her because I just want to see how well she works it. And one of the other things, and I just experienced it, but it happens a lot more in the squad screen, like when you bump up something and then you try to bump it again or something, it just doesn't respond, and so you kind of have to like move your mouse and go somewhere else type thing. Like I hope that gets fixed in the next game too. So you're going to be using the pulse rifle. I don't know why I had you on the shotgun at all. Got to be ready for all the various husks. I just want to wait to see how long. Oh yeah, I could do this too. Equipment. I had a sniper rifle, right? A new one, a better one. Yeah. Plus, no. I was like, where's my shotgun? Okay, so that technically is a better shotgun, or sniper rifle. No, I didn't want to do that. So what I'll do here is I'm going to do the high explosive rounds because that's just fucking cool. Negative heat absorption. Negative heat absorption. Still though, I wanna try it. I just wanna see. It's so stupid. Okay, that does not work. That don't work. That many shots fired so quickly don't work. It's not what I wanted to do. Let's do the equalizer and see. Hey now. Okay, that makes more sense.
The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it is long gone now.
Alright, let's go ahead and F5. I'll have to do that over again. See, I figured that it would be better on something that I don't fire often, so that I don't have to worry too much about the whole heat situation as much. Speaking of armor. That would be awesome. Just want to see if anybody has. Oh wow, biotics goes up quite a bit. Or the cooldown bonus, rather. I still prefer like it's just overall. Like the duration bonus plus the cooldown bonus plus the power bonus. So, Jesus, that's crazy armor. It's a little better in that regard, but and that's just protection. Where's the holy shit? Yes, please. Jesus fucking Christ. I finally get a decent goddamn upgrade, and isn't it? It isn't just decent, it's amazing. Wow. Let's F5 that. Alright, go north and east. Forgot about these. That's cool. Oh. That was the wrong weapon. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now we switch back to this. Open the doors, and then we watch the hot gates come in. I forgot I can just do this stuff too. Throw, shields.
Got him.
There's still something left. There it is. There we go. Another F5. Wait. F5. There we go. Cipher tool slash Omni tool. Not that great. Same shield bonus. The tech is just Jesus Christ. And of course, the med recharge bonus is meh. Is that 1 million? Jesus Christ. I didn't realize it was going to have that much money. But then I noticed like some of these were like 30,000 credits just for like opening a thing. Which is great. I'm not complaining one goddamn bit. Okay, so we head on out. See what's what. What is what. Was is was. Yeah, that's the direction we want to go. It's weird that these light balls just are like a thing and you can't do anything about them. Other than be blinded by them. Blinded by the light ball. Almost forgot to open up this crate. Get my Punisher 8. Even though I'm not going to use it. I don't believe. I don't remember which one the Punisher 8 is. There it is. It don't really matter. Rubbed up like a douche, another rubber in the night. It's not wrapped up like a douche and a rubber in the night. It is revved up like a deuce and a runner in the night. Which, to be honest, I don't really fucking know what that means either. Quick save. So I don't get fucked over again when I go see the super worm. Like, I like fighting the worm. It's a nice challenge. What I don't like is being stuck in place. What the fuck? Hello? What the fuck? The vehicle is not... Oh, God. Where did you park it now? What the fuck is going on? Ah, there we go. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm just glad something worked. Jesus Christ, that was weird as shit. Alright, so the south wing and the east. I guess I could have used rockets too, but I wasn't thinking about that. Is that the one I've already been to? No, it's not. Alright, let's take care of this ore. That was a really weird bug. It was kind of funny, kind of annoying, really weird, more than anything. Oh, just a giant uranium deposit on the... Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. Like, hello, radiation. I mean, look at that, 31,000. Just for surveying. Cool. Bop. Flap, flap, flap. Okay, 5 again. Sandworm. Ridiculous the amount of damage this did. This isn't good. That's what fucked me up last time. Like, it was coming at me like it was underground. This one's hard. buggy. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna go back up. Only just to see. Because, like, that's kind of annoying that I'm dealing with those weird bugginess things. F5, let's do a full-on legit save. Let's go back. That was really weird. Like, just the combination of strange bugs that was making things a little bit less than comfortable. So I was like, alright, let's go back to the ship, see what I can do. Let's get my solid crew. Solid crew of 2 ladies. Pretty cool. Don't seem to get themselves killed in combat for some... It's crazy that, like, some stuff does what it does. Okay. Let's just go back to the Tyrian wreckage and see what can happen. And I'm essentially otherwise done. I am done. You know, these rockets generally just don't help, and that's kind of sad. Okay, so I see the 2 X's again next to each other. Let's just see what happens. Weird. It's like right here. I don't even know. Whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got XP and cash out of it, so it's whatever. And I just want to verify that I did this. Alright. I can't jump. I want to jump inside. I'm guessing there's like one more ore as well. Mid-air drifting. I don't know why my pronunciation of that was so weird. Mid-air drifting. Whatever. It's like a crappier version of Dune. With shielded worms. And Dune 1 and 2 were great. Can't wait for Dune 3 because I know that has to happen in order to get the actual ending. I know there's more to it. And it gets a lot more extreme, that's for sure. You know, the whole Messiah stuff. I've never read the book. I know of the books, of course. Like the whole Lisan al-Gaib and just like, I mean, it was a fascinating watch. And you know, I think I mentioned before, but because of I saw it like right before right around the time that I saw Dan Togenmeyer's video about the eclipse, and I was just like, Dune 2 is just chock full of eclipse stuff in the beginning, and I'm like, you fucking movie, swear to God. Okay, so it's not over here. That's weird. Okay, I will do just a basic sweep, because I'm not gonna go all the way up here. I don't even know how much this helps. I mean, I get cash out of it, which is nice, but I don't know to that degree that you really matters that much. And obviously, it's better to use that when you're just when you're pressing it, but it's like at that point, it hasn't done anything for you. Like, it hasn't boosted you, you know? Like, if I had a booster that like pushed me, that would be cool. Or if they stabilized me, but like they don't really do anything. They're just more kind of like. I'm sorry to anybody who happens to be watching the stream, because this is even bugging me with how just laggy, just frame rate skippy it is. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be anything else that I care about. Plus, I keep finding more stuff on the quests, and so like buying from merchants doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. Loba, Edmoth. Oh yeah, that's right. I already looked at these guys, except for maybe a Kego or a Gecko. Dead atmosphere, Krypton Xenon. Dis. What about Dat? I want to know more about Dat, you know? Jartar. Miram. What about Farum? Klenzel. Ramar. Is this Farum? Raisha. Let's check you out. Survey. During the brief gold rush to Klenzel, a few companies established an infrastructure for helium-3 skimming and deuterium mining on Raisha's icy moons. When Klenzel proved to be less wealthy than expected, the facilities were stripped for parts of it. Interesting. So kind of like California's gold rush to a degree. Ooh, okay. Thin atmospheric carbon dioxide and ethane. First geological surveys were performed with Batarians. Just areas of great mineral wealth. Human mining concerns spent billions of credits hustling to the distant system and sinking test bores to claim the system for humanity, but Klenzel had only an average level of mineral wealth, valuable but hardly worth the rush and expense. Merida Industria, a small Mexican company hoping to strike it rich in their first extrasolar mining venture, had to file for bankruptcy protection. That's unfortunate. Investigation revealed the Batarian crew had deliberately falsified their surveys, hoping it would encourage human rivals to invest in a costly boondoggle. While unethical, this was not technically illegal, and the Batarian government disavowed the personal actions of a few misguided patriots. The planet is still littered with abandoned mining bases, which are often used as temporary meeting places for criminals. Wow, roughly half the atmosphere. Alright. Almost 90% of the gravitational, and cold as fuck. Let's zoom out real quick, check the others, and then we'll come back. Miriam, Farium, Titanium, nice. Wherever you are, yeah, I could sing better, I just don't try to. 0 Earth atmospheres and 0.17 gravity. Jesus Christ. Some unremarkable silicates. Fatal deposits of aluminum, magnesium. Alright. What about you? Grimar. That looks cool as shit. Icy terrestrial with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. The surface is mainly composed of frozen ammonia, deposits of tin and other light metals. When exposed to sunlight, Grimar's ammonia can melt, forming equatorial seas of the toxic chemical. This has allowed a profusion of simple fungus and lichens to evolve in the low-energy environment. A byproduct of the metabolism causes them to glow very faintly. While the light of an individual is insignificant, large patches seem to reinforce the light of one another and are visible from space. That is fucking cool. That is so fucking cool. Alright, let's go to the icy land. I don't know if I've been on an icy world yet. If I have, it hasn't been frequent. I've been to more Earth-like places, so this should be interesting. Meow. Flying through the atmosphere. Punching through while we load. Still cool as shit to just, I still enjoy watching that. Like, as long as it takes, because my computer being bad, as bad as it is, I still enjoy watching it. Whoever designed that, props to them, because holy shit, they did an awesome job. Creating a loading screen is so badass. Okay, so everything is south. And not just badass, but like enjoyable to sit through. Like guys, you might have a while, it might take a while, so let's give them something worth looking at. Alright, cool. Sounds good to me. Closest thing I can remember to piloting him to this was the tool itself. You know, because I'd played Halo before playing this, and I didn't stream that, but I didn't even think about it. I keep thinking that the moment the vehicle flips backwards, even of the slightest amount, I'm just going to get booted out. Oh, I see that. Something kind of thoughtful. Alright, first and foremost. Platinum. Nice. Platinum is rare. How much did I get? 31,000. Not too shabby. Oh shit, that's gonna take out. Anybody else? Oh. Where are you? Ah, there you are. I was wondering where you might be. Sniping with a damn cannon. That's good time. Great oldies. Gladiator. Ooh, right. My eyes. Let's go ahead and quick save. You know, try not to replicate the same mistakes as before. I think this will be the last world for now. So I'm done here. I will then go ahead and exit the stream. But I mean, you know, who knows how long it's going to take. Ideally less time, just because, you know. Oh, yep, okay. Wall.
Go, go, go!
Throw. Come on. Blow his head up. What the fuck? Dick. Also, ladies, what are you doing?
Go,
Go, go, go!
Explosive rounds not exploding people. That didn't do what I was hoping.
I will destroy you.
Oh, he's right here. Right in the back of the head. Gotta love it. Let's stasis and sabotage and okay, so he's in stasis. I just fart. Oh man, that was a good fart too. I'm really confused. Helen was right. You guys had quite the operation going. That's all going to change. One down, just one more to go. One less human trafficker. Polonium, snowblind. Any loots up in here other than that? I mean, they make it easy too. They're just the hostile. Start shooting at you, so it's like, all right, let's go ahead and shoot again. There's no like quest dialogue, trying to convince them of the error of their ways or anything like that. You just, yeah, let's shoot, kill. Sounds good. I'm good with some sporadic combat like that. Works for me. That's the thingy that I exploded and it moved into a different direction. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. What the hell is this anyway? It's like a drill or something? What the fuck? Coming out of the ground from the looks of it, yeah. Well, what the fuck that is? It's kind of crazy. Anything here? Anybody here? Anybody else? Hey, boo boo. Is there anybody else here that I can Why did I go from like an attempt at Yogi Bear to Patrick Warburton? Like that would in of itself be really interesting. It's just like a fucking like Patrick Warburton being Yogi would be like just one of the greatest skits ever. That lagged my screen so much I thought I died. Hey Peter. Hey Boo Boo. You got a picnic basket in there for me? I'm feeling hungry. Let's do this. What the shit? Oh, it's just another drill. Or something? A door? I don't even know. Whatever. Can't do anything with it. I think we're done here. I can't make my voice as deep as his. It's just not happening. And I don't want to try too much. Because, I mean, it's like... If anything, like, though, if you were going to get Patrick Warburton to do a Yogi Bear, you would want him to have more of the cadence of the Yogi. Hey, boo boo, let's go get us a picnic basket. Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. Let's go get us a picnic basket. I'm almost starting to sound like Brian Regan. That's where it's going. That's where my brain is going. Just not the same because I can't do Regan's voice. But anyway, yeah, so that's kind of where I would think it would go if Patrick Warburton tried to do a Yogi Bear, you would just end up with Brian Regan. Which, come on, that would be amazing. Holy shit, that would be hilarious. Oh, man. Using useless rockets for whatever purpose. It's really fucking weird, by the way. Okay, so, like many people in America, I use TikTok, and, you know, I'm not exactly thrilled at the banning of it, and it seems like that is very much going to be the actual case of it, because, you know, it got signed in both the House and Senate. But on TikTok, there was this, I ran into like one video of one guy doing basically, you know, a Patrick Warburton / Cusco, or not Cusco, what's his name, Gronk voice, you know, Patrick Warburton anyway. Basically doing the voice and everything. And I think he was like dressed in flannel or something. And that might sound unimportant, but then, like, there was a very small rabbit. Ugh, what the hell? This is like lagging the fuck out. Clear. Alright, got a lot of cash. So, I don't know if he was doing the voice with the Cusco's poison and all that kind of stuff at that juncture. I know that he was doing it at one point. But it got me down kind of like a tiny little rabbit hole, because there were people in the comments mentioning another TikToker who had done something similar. And one of the things about TikTok that happens is that people start copying each other. It's video memes. I mean, in so many ways, that is what TikTok is. It's memes in video form. And so, like, there's a lot of it happening, which, cool, it's great. There's a lot of cool content on there. Well, like I said, there were other dudes who could do the sledgehammer. Hell yeah. Who could do the, you know, the Patrick Warburton / you know, Gronk voice and all that kind of stuff. Well, like, 3 of them, and of course they're all white dudes, but that's not necessarily a problem here. I mean, they're all mimicking the white dude. Like, 3 of them end up in a car together wearing, like, the flannel shirt. They all have, like, relatively similar haircuts and beards or whatever. I don't know if they all have the same exact facial hair or whatever, but, like, they all basically dressed the same, and we're, like, in the car doing it together. And it was, like, 3 of these, like, semi-famous TikTokers just bullshitting it up with each other. It was so cool. It was really fun to watch. I was like, I really wish I had been a part of this sooner. That would have been so fucking cool to watch grow. And the one thing that I have to see grow, and if I can remember, I will put the website, I'll put the URL in like places people can see, is when the whole, why does it seem like I'm not done over here? What the hell? Syndicate Hideout. Oh, because I'm kind of done. I got that one done. I got the other one I gotta deal with. I'm not done. But when the whole when like the CEO, I think of Kellogg's, basically said, hey, if you're starving, eat cereal for breakfast. That pissed a lot of people off. So much so that one of the TikTokers, like, she wasn't like super famous or anything. I think her name's Tall Girl, and she was like a certain number behind her name. And I believe she was in Canada. But she was like, hey, as a response to this, and this is a simplified, truncated, you know, TLDR version, because she's, you know, done multiple videos about it since then. But she was basically saying, you know, on April 1st, let's all stop buying Kellogg's. Just anything Kellogg. And this started, I want to say, like mid-February. And the reason why, she ended up, I believe, getting the domain Let Them Eat Cereal, the whole Let Them Eat Cake thing. Why are we shaking so? We're shaking. Oh well, anyway. She started that. It's all, you know, volunteer, of course, so if you have like certain skills that you can do or assist and whatnot, that'd be great. Go there, sign up, or contact them through that website. But the whole idea was like this all started, like I said, in like mid-February, and she was like, okay, so you might be wondering, why not just start right now? And great question. And she even said the same. She's like, look, not everybody can just stop right now. You know, there are a lot of people out there, especially people who are like autism, for instance, or people with kids who are either like picky eaters, or they have very specific types of safe foods, you know, things that make them feel safe. And a lot of times things like Eggos or, you know, other various products that Kellogg's might sell would make them feel safe, because that is a thing that persons with autistic traits may have to deal with. You know, you might not have a food like that. There are people who are, and then there's people who, you know, there's kids who are picky eaters, and, you know, it's like, if you've had kids, and I've never had kids, and I never will have kids, but despite that, Aurelio. Interesting. Oh, I was thinking of bismuth. That would be awesome to just see like a natural bismuth deposit. I hope there's a natural bismuth deposit. That would be so fucking cool. Like, how cool would that be if there was a natural bismuth deposit? If you don't know, bismuth forms in very square shapes, and when it does that, it's also very iridescent, so it's shiny, but not just shiny via its iridescence, it's rainbowy. So it tends to like shimmer with the rainbow. It's fucking cool. Like, if you have bismuth and you have the right like growing environments and stuff, you can create a bismuth crystal of pretty good size, and it's all square and shiny. It looks like an oil slick, but like in rock form. Like, how cool is that? Bismuth, baby. That's why I want to see one in this world, or in this game. That would be so awesome. So anyway, letthemeatcereal.com. I believe. I'll have to check that. Hopefully I remember. Let me at least, let me just put it in here. In the phone computer, let them eat cereal. Letthemeatcereal.info. I will try to maintain that on my page or on my phone so that I don't worry about anything. I'm soon going to be signing off. I'm done with this world. But like, she gains this kind of notoriety. And I was there when I saw the video kind of take off. And it's grown since then. And I've seen more and more people talking about it in some capacity or another. And, you know, going back to it, like one of the reasons why they were saying, let's not do it. She wasn't saying, let's do it now. Let's wait until April 1st. It's like, okay, first of all, get your research in. You know everything that you need to know before going into it. So let's give people some time. If certain foods are your safe foods, if possible, purchase a different kind. Try it out. If that doesn't work, that's okay. Stuff like that happens. If another version of like Eggo just doesn't click, at least you tried. And that was the point. It was like, let's get, also many people were talking about like the store brands and how a lot of the store brands are made by Kellogg. So it's like, okay, let's find something else. Let's give people time to make this change instead of doing it all in one night. And it's not like, I remember like back in the early 2000s when there was all kinds of weird boycotts and stuff, and people were like, well, okay, so we're gonna boycott Shell on Tuesday and Thursday. So like if you need gas, get it on Monday or Wednesday. And it's like, that's fucking pointless. That's not gonna do anything. This is gonna create a surge. That's not gonna actually do anything. What she wants to do, on the other hand, is we need to not buy any of their products for a full quarter, if at all possible. And the reason why is because A, you get that time up front, and then B, it's like when you do it, then we're doing it. Then we're going all in for a whole ass quarter, not a week, not a month, not 2 months, 3 whole months. And, no stocking up, none of that shit. It's like, just go about your life as you are with whatever you do, find whatever replacements you can. If it's not, for whatever reason possible, go ahead and just do your normal thing and get the normal stock. It's okay. Not everybody has to be a part of the movement. It's all right. And I got to be on the ground floor of that and watch it all grow, and it was awesome. So there's some things, funny stuff that occasionally I don't get to see. But then there's stuff like that I get to see. So yeah, it's been a really interesting time on, yes, of all things, TikTok. Which is why it's a bummer that, because people were saying, oh, well, it's not a ban, it's a desire for divestment because we want, more transparency or whatever the fuck it is. And it's like, why aren't you treating TikTok Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube the same way as you are with TikTok? I mean, it does the same shit. Who cares about all of this stuff, all of the various reasons that you're coming up with? And then, of course, there's the other side where it's like, hey, how come Congress could come together so easily on this, but you can't, rectify things like healthcare and get better things like that, or, make tuition easier to deal with, or because we can't deal with tuition, we're going to instead get, we're going to start trying to fix the student loan situation. There's so many other things, whether it's, the housing issues, because, I'm dealing with that myself. I don't know what my housing situation is going to be like in a month. I literally don't. And so it's there's so many other things that could be addressed, and instead we're going to do supposedly the easy thing of just banning the dancing app. So, anywho, political rant over. I'm going to go ahead and save. And then I'm going to stare at Shepard's eyes of terribleness, because this game is weird with their eyeballs. It's eyeballs. It's terrible. Have fun.